And here we have a window that will look very familiar to users of Clean My Mac, that's for sure. We've got different tools on the left-hand side, but I'm going to click Explore to see what we have. Okay, welcome aboard. It says complete the top 3 recommendations to check the protection level. And the recommendations all seem to be down here. There's quite a few there. Okay, let's do as it says up to the top, and I'll click Open System Protection. Right, so this is the umbrella over here in the sidebar. And we'll get a chance to enable some security settings, I think. So let's click Start. And that was quick. There's 8 settings that need attention. Let's see what they are. So the first one, adjust Apple's AirDrop visibility for more privacy. So the instructions for these are over here on the right. Looks well presented. And do these links work here? Yep, this takes me straight here so I can change these settings if I like. That's pretty good. I may not have looked at this setting without this prompt. So what else is there? We have changing your Mac account to a standard user. Well, that's fair. We used to do this in my network management days a lot. All of the IT support team would use standard accounts for their logins, and then they would just enter the admin passwords whenever it was needed. We've got add password to change system-wide settings, turn display off when Mac is inactive. Quite a few here as we come down. Now, it did say 8. And that means that down here, there's actually quite a few that I had already done, like turning off automatic login. In fact, have I done a lot of these? And yep, I have. I'm more security conscious than I thought. So lots of settings changed already. But this is good. I like having these recommendations in one place. Let's come back. And where should we go next? Well, I assume this Moonlock logo is going to take us home. And there we are. So it's automatically saying I have a weakened Mac, and I guess this will increase when I enable more of those recommendations. Right, let's look at the next item in the sidebar. So what's this? Right, this is going to be the malware scanner. Now I'm expecting this to be very similar to the Clean My Mac one because there's no sense in them reinventing a wheel that already works. And it certainly looks like it is. We have the same 3 scan types. I'll click Configure. So we can change the scan type from in here too, which tells us the speed and the depth. Then we can elect to scan archives, DMG files, and package files. Here we can leave real-time protection enabled, and we can scan some scripts in real time too. Okay, let's click Scan and leave this running. Okay, that was a successful scan. There's no malware here. So I'll just click behind here so that I can close this settings window down. Then I'll come down and click back to home. But one thing that people have noted, if I come back into setup here, I'm just going to come down and click to open Robert's review here. And we saw this earlier. Some applications don't seem to start on startup. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to restart my machine and I'll let you know if I notice similar behavior. Okay, I've restarted, and the first thing you'll see is my huge menu bar here because Bartender hasn't started up automatically. And if I try to start Bartender by opening Alfred, I can't open Alfred. That's not started either. So I'm going to start Bartender with Spotlight here because I can't look at that menu bar for much longer. Then I'll just go into my Bartender settings and just check that it is indeed supposed to start at login because I've only just reinstalled it. And yep, it is. So all good there. Then I'll use Spotlight to open Alfred. And again, I'll check that was supposed to open at login. I know it is. I've never had to manually start it. And yep, there is the settings for it. So according to that review, the way we fix this is to open Moonlock. It's telling me, of course, I have a weakened Mac because I haven't implemented all of the settings recommended earlier. And then from here, I'll click on the Detection History tile. So there's my quarantine. Now I'll go into Trusted Items and then Add Items. And okay, right, I need to click Applications here. And it looks like I'm going to need to add the applications that I trust and don't want to be prevented from running on startup. So in Setup here, I need Bartender. I click Add. It says these items won't be scanned for malware. Okay, I'm good with that. And this one is added to Trusted Items there. Okay, I'm going to go back in now and I'm going to add a few more and then I'm going to restart to test again. Okay, I've restarted, bartender opened okay. So if this happens, you just need to add applications manually into the trusted items section. Now it's not ideal. I hope that gets easier in the future because there was no log to say exactly what was prevented from running.